So, ladies and gentlemen, if the future is now, what does it really, really mean? It means, I don't know about you, but it means to me that if the future really is now, then we need to live day by day to create that future today. Because the best way to predict the future is to create it. The question to you is, how can you live your life by design? And D stands for design. Talking about design. This is the wonderful structure that's a centerpiece of our Singapore Changi Airport. But if you really think about the let's just go into a different domain, into architecture. How does this structure stand? Is there other pillars? Maybe there are one or two pillars, but I think the pillars are more for the train, that sky train track, right? How does this pillar stand by itself with just a few supporting structures at the side? And more than it stand by itself, to have water channeled through that, whatever you call it, vortex or that, that hole there, the rain vortex, right? How does this structure stand by itself? Wow. It's quite a marvel, isn't it, if you think about it? Is it a sense of wonder? But as it turns out, I was recently at the Art Science Museum for the Radical Curiosity exhibition by Buckminster Fuller. And Buckminster Fuller is somebody that I really admire a lot. I studied under his protege, Marshall Thurber, who is my mentor. And Buckminster Fuller is the person who created the geodesic dome. And this is the structure in Montreal, the world's largest freestanding geodesic dome. And the architect of the jewel, Moshe Safdie, credits this geodesic dome as the inspiration behind the design of the jewel. It's wonderful to think what we can do if we live our lives by design. And we can live our life day to day by design, so that we can truly bring our best foot forward. Just now I was hearing that the average age is 33, right? And I could imagine that you are the digital natives. You grew up with social media. The world that we live in encourages self-expression. And we cannot just not pay heed to it anymore. People want to be themselves at work, in life, in their relationships. So how can you live your life by design today so that you can create that future that you want to see collectively? How can you connect the challenges you've faced to the greatest drivers in your life to make a meaningful contribution? That's a question I'll leave you with.